Hey guys, I'm here. This isn't the normal setup, but welcome. If you guys haven't been here before, welcome back. This is Aligned Souls Tarot, and I am Lindsay. It has been a minute, guys, a really long minute. I've had just personal stuff going on, family stuff going on, school started again, all this kind of really cool stuff. But it's taken away from me getting on here and doing some readings. Well, tonight I just have this really strong urge to do a message. I was just going to do a message for myself. But intuition, spirit guides, they told me to post it, record it, post it. It's only going to be one message. So there's not going to be like a pick a card or anything specific with zodiacs. This is just going to be if you are drawn to this video, then it's probably meant for you. There's some message in it. While I was getting everything set up and ready, I was asked to sage everything, do a sage of the room and the cards and everything, and then it's just green, the color green popped up, and they just kept saying like green, get stuff that's green, and I have this kit of incense that have different chakras for them, and not even realizing it, I had the smell of like rose, kind of just intuitively told me like burn the rose one, which is this one, which is also green for your heart chakra. And I totally just saw that as I was starting the video. So really cool, but they had me get the green cards out here. I haven't gotten any of these cards out yet, and I actually haven't gotten my cards out in a while, guys. Like I said, a lot of stuff's been happening. I also got some of the green gems out. My personal gem of carnelian, about to say citrine, but carnelian, and then of course the amethyst and the crystal. So I am standing up, I'm not sitting down. Things have changed if you go back and look at the other videos versus this one. Location has changed, that kind of stuff. So, and that's another reason why I haven't done any videos. Just trying to figure out, I guess, where the best place would be. So I am standing up, I'm not sitting down. So if I accidentally like get in front of the camera, I apologize ahead of time. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, this is just a message, some clarity points. Definitely feeling the heart chakra coming through about clearing it, things that are dealing with that, relationships, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. I guess I'll start with these since they wanted me to pull these out. These two were already on my desk, but they had me pull this one, the Rider-Waite, and then the Chakra Wisdom, which I guess is odd because they also wanted me to burn the chakra incense. Okay, guys, sorry, I should have had all this out ahead of time, but all right, here we go. Only take a second. Okay, so I hope everyone has been doing well. Like I said, we have had some family issues, some family health crisis come up. It's just taken me away from doing these and posting these, but I hope everybody else is doing well. Can you guys believe that 2021 is almost over? That's so crazy to me. Today is November 1st, 11/1/2021. You know what's funny, guys? This one just popped out, and as I was pulling these out from, I gotta get my angles right. As I was pulling these out from my my cabinet, not my cabinet, but my bookshelf, on the back, let me see if I can show you guys. On the back of it, that's the one for the heart chakra. And there's plenty of other cards to choose from for the heart chakra, but that's the one, and that's so crazy. Okay, so obviously there's stuff that's changing in regards to your heart chakra, in regards to relationships. Could be familial, could be friends, could be partners, relationship wise. Also, guys, real quick, I forgot to mention, I don't, when I say he or she or masculine or feminine. We're just doing the energies. It doesn't have to be actual gender specific or sex specific. Let's see. Okay, so the Chariot in reverse came out as well. Let's see what else we can get. And I haven't really asked any questions, just like a general guidance sort of thing. So we'll just let the guides pull things out and we'll go from there. I always really like doing the readings where I just kind of wing it. I feel like those are the most intentional. Sorry, this one fell on the floor. I feel like they're also the most real too. I mean, readings in general are real, but okay, so I'm going to stop right there. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. On the table, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot in reverse, the Sun in reverse. You have the Seven of Coins, the Knight of Wands, and then the Magician in reverse as well. So what I'm seeing right now, and again, this will be in regards to relationships, we do have change, but the change hasn't started yet. It is on the horizon, but there are choices and decisions that need to be made before this change can actually happen. So there's things that are blocking that. We'll probably figure out what those are here shortly. But yeah, so there are things that are changing. There are things that are stagnating before that change happens. I kind of am getting like this is stuff that is on a subconscious level. It's something that needs to be let go of in order for something else to come in. Yeah, I'm just getting you're really not really thinking about it. I feel like it's something that you may have felt like you have healed in the past, but there's still like some slivers left, some pieces of that woundage that need to be looked at and healed. But I do see stuff like coming toward you. There is the Knight of Wands here. This could be a person specifically, somebody that has a lot of passion for you. They do want to come in and make an offer for you or towards you. You do have the sun in the background here coming up over these mountains, which is pretty similar to the sun here. Like I said, it's just, I feel like this decision, these things of this decision here, with the Seven of Coins. It could also be that something is just, it's not to this point, it's not to a certain point yet. It's still kind of, it's like it's new. I'm trying to think of the right words, guys. It's just like a new beginning that needs more developing. There needs to be more conversation. There needs to be more action. There needs to be more foundational stuff going on. Definitely like just planting the seed and just kind of taking care of it and letting it grow. There could be something that you want out of a certain relationship, and maybe that's what this is all about. It's not coming in because they're telling you that the situation still has to be nurtured. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull these right now, and we're going to get some clarity on all these just to further develop the story so we know exactly what's going on. Because I feel like those first sets of cards is always like just general, and then there's multiple storylines going on, so it's always great once we see these second rounds of cards coming out. Alright guys, since this one is the chakra card, there are what do we have here? You have, well, these two are different even though they look similar. One of these is your crown chakra, the other is your throat chakra. or sorry, your third eye chakra and your throat chakra. So the one that we have the most out is the orange here, which is going to be your sacral chakra, just above the root chakra. But you do kind of have one of every chakra out here. The only one you don't have is your solar plexus. You have the crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat, sacral, root, heart. So they're pretty much all hard. So maybe you guys need a clearing, and maybe that'll clear some of this mess out here too. Just in general, just a really good meditational chakra cleansing. Okay, so let's clarify what this Chariot and the Sun are about. What is this new beginning that is kind of being held off on right now? Look, you have the Knight of Cups coming in. It's definitely an offer from somebody. They're kind of, I get like they're kind of like in the shadows. They're kind of watching you from afar. Yeah, there's definitely indecision here. Sorry guys, that was my app, my Calm app. But definitely indecision here in regards to how this person is going to come forward. But it is, look, you do have communication coming in. And like I said, it's something that you're kind of not seeing. It's like this person wants to offer you this card. You don't see it coming, I think, is what the biggest thing here is it's something that's going to be kind of unexpected, something you kind of aren't planning for. It's very mysterious. It's like, I don't know who this is. I can't even, like, it's funny because I can feel how this feels, and it really feels like it's somebody that you don't even know is like watching you. And you can look around and be like, oh, could it be this person or this person? But I feel like it's nobody that you would know. It's nobody. It's not that you don't know them. It's just that they're not in your circle of people, but they are watching you from afar. That is so weird. Okay, so they're trying to figure out how to come forward. And even here you have the Chariot in the reverse as well. Like, so the Chariot is within this Sun card. So it's like, I feel like they've had confidence up to a certain point, where you've definitely caught their eye. It's just, I feel like it's going to be slowly coming in, right? I feel like it is something that, like, okay, for example, for me, I am in college right now, so it could be something as simple as, like, hey, can I borrow a pen from you or something? Like, it's something so simple, it won't even register for you, but it's like, that's their in. Like, it's like, maybe I'm also getting, this is really weird, guys. What I'm getting, like, at the grocery store, somebody saying, hey, are you done with that cart? Or, hey, do you need a cart? I'll get you one, or something like that. Or maybe like getting like somebody reaching for something on the shelf. Honestly, I'm getting somebody reaching for like a soup can. This is so weird, guys. Okay. But take it, if it resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, this is a general read for whoever happens to stumble upon it. So your message is somewhere in here. It may not be one of the specific things that I am giving to you. Okay, they're telling me to mention the fact that this is a rose incense, which I did, but they're telling me to tell you something about the name Rose. It could be a middle name, it could be a first name, potentially a last name, but I'm not really getting that. It's more of a middle name or a first name, but they're saying Rose. Somebody saying it could be their mom's name is Rose. I'm also getting, I'm seeing somebody like drawing a rose, and I'm also seeing that they want to get you a rose. Whether they do or not is unclear, but I definitely, something about a rose. I don't know why they brought that up. That could be what this cup is about, is eventually they want to give you a rose. They're also mentioning botany. That is so weird too. So you guys could have a connection over plants or taking care of plants. You could work in the field of botany, I guess, too. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to come back come back to the reading because they're giving me way too many storylines right now. Okay, just fell out the Empress. They're just lacking this confidence, guys. They're lacking this confidence of coming forward. You do have the Magician in the upright with this, whereas originally you had it in the reverse. So they're really trying to think about how in the heck, and I feel like they keep tossing up these two ideas, which is where this card is coming in at too. But just because the Magician is in the reverse and the upright, I feel like there's these two, they're like, okay, I could come and do this, or I could say this, and it's just like these two, they've narrowed it down to two different ways that they can come in and approach you, and they're debating on which one to actually use. Okay, they're telling me to move on from this. Okay, so, all right, I'm going to collect these. So they want me to collect those. I'm just trying to follow their advice. Okay, okay, so I guess they want me to do the animal real quick. I guess some more clarity, maybe some more advice. I may or may not read from the book. I don't normally have to, but I might be guided to for some reason. I don't know, so I'm just leaving the book out there. Okay, let's see what they want you to know as far as this oracle deck goes. I don't even know why they want me to pull this. This is so weird. Because I don't have, normally I'll have like a question pop in my head for them to answer, but I don't. They're just saying just shuffle it and use it. So that's what we'll do. Guys, I can't make this up. You have strategy here with the red fox strategy and it in the reverse. Right? It's again saying they're trying to figure out this strategy on how to come forward, and they can't put their finger on it. Red again is coming up, so that red rose, red fox, rose colors. And I feel like, and again, like with this card, you have the fox up here. I don't know if you guys can really see that well or not. The fox is up here kind of looking up at the sky, and I really feel like that's you guys. And then underneath here, you have this girl underneath this umbrella, and she's kind of like underground. She's, it's mysterious, and I feel like this is your person. It's like somebody totally random. You would never guess it, and you're just over here la-di-da, looking up at the sky. But they're really trying to plan out, how to come towards you. All right, let's see what else they want you to know. Was that one that had flipped? No, I guess not. Okay. Sometimes these flip and I don't even know. All right, guys, one more time. Woo! Okay. So you have the Hare, which is cycles, and this is in the reverse, so I feel like you're ending a cycle here. I'm getting that there was a cycle in the past that really tired you out, wore you down, and you are releasing that cycle. What's neat, I just noticed, is this card is the number 3 card. This number is the 31, so you have number 3, number 4, so it's like a progression that's happening. And then you got the shark in the upright, and the shark has to do with purpose. Water in general deals with your emotions as well. And again, I feel like the sharks are really a strategic planner as far as marine animals go. You do have a girl here. She's like a half shark, half mermaid. I'm getting that this could be about shedding old ways or seeing yourself in a new light. It could be your person, that you see your person in a new light. I'm also getting protection here. I feel like whoever this person is, they really want to be there for you, to protect you. but definitely deep in the emotional realm of things, which kind of makes sense too, because we did get the cups, and cups deal with emotions. This is a number 9, so this is an ending sort of thing, the final step, and I feel like they are almost to the end of this planning stage where they are going to take a step forward, and as far as the cycles go, that is ending as well. So there's another ending and a new beginning starting. And I feel like this is where you're at. I feel like this is like, you're like at the end, right? You're just right there, and now we're going to turn the page over and start this new beginning that was mentioned up here. I'm going to go one more time. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the butterfly in the reverse. So some of you could be struggling with being your true self, or they could. Another thing to note too is she kind of has half of her face hidden behind this butterfly. And it being in the reverse could mean that this person wants to be true to themselves and reveal themselves to you as well. Lots of blues there too. All right, let's do one more, shuffle through and see what else we can get. What else do they want you to know? The Bull. Immediately from that, I got Taurus energy. You could be a Taurus. I'm personally a Taurus. Or you could be dealing with a Taurus, or there could be Taurus in their chart or your chart, which I know puts a very general, broad statement on the fact that I pulled a Taurus card out. All right, but we do have the Bull, which is about sacrifice. There's a lightning storm, and I feel like this is what's going to happen is going to shock you. And I feel like this person is really determined. They are really determined to come towards you and make an offer for you. I'm getting they just said going against wisdom and tradition. So that could mean something. They could be going against traditions that they were brought up with. I'm getting like parental, I'm getting a feeling of like parental standards sort of thing, and they're going against it. They're ready to go against it just because they see you very sternly. Like they have locked their eyes on you, and they are willing to do whatever it takes once they figure out how to come forward. I feel like they're going to try to put you first. And if not, and I say that, hopefully they're putting themselves first, which means they'll put you second, which is a great place to be. But yeah, some sort of sacrifice. They're willing to make the sacrifice. Next that came out was Wolverine in the reverse. This says fierceness, and immediately they're telling me they're not going to be really fierce about it. Even with the Bull, it's about taking it slow and taking your time. So I feel like this is going to be like a slow, steady, I'm getting even romantic sort of thing. Something that's soft and gentle, that's something that builds. We're definitely looking at this card here with the 7 of Pentacles here, something that's long-term, stable, great foundation, building, all those things, nurturing, right? And I feel like, okay, so they're also telling me that people that you've had in the past might have been very like to the point, you know, jumping ahead, non-traditional, maybe you went out on a date and ended up like in bed together, right? Something that was like very fast-paced, is like overnight sort of stuff. And this is like really slow and gentle, and there's a progression with it. Lastly, we have fear in the hyena, and I definitely feel this with that indecision card and the strategy and the planning and stuff like that. There's definitely a fear here, and I'm getting that they feel like you're out of their league. This is not something that they typically do, and you make them feel a certain way that they normally don't feel either, and that kind of scares them. They haven't figured out quite yet how to overcome this fear, but it's kind of like, I'm going to do it anyways. And I feel like that's where the Bull comes in too, is because it's like, okay, yeah, I have this fear of doing this way, and I'm not sure how to do it this way, but I'm going to overcome that, and I'm going to sacrifice, you know, this fear in order to do this, in order to move forward with this. Taking the risk is what I'm getting as well. Okay, guys, as far as numbers goes, there's a bunch of, oh, and this is weird. Look, this is a 4 card too. It's number 40. So you have 4s here, bunches of 3s here, a couple 8s, 6 and 5. So definitely some progression here. Bottom of the deck, you have Orca and song lines. They could be coming to you in the dream state and you don't know, or there could just be songs that come on the radio that remind them of you. Okay, I'm going to take up these. I'm going to go back to these cards here. They want me to shuffle them one more time, and then we're going to get another storyline out and kind of go through that as well. I'm kind of curious to know, okay, so we know that whatever this is, there's a fear, they're stuck, they're planning the strategy. So what should we do? I'm getting a couple. I'm getting how are they feeling? I'm getting what actions are they going to take? Let's see which one we should ask. Okay. Yeah, let's see if let's do their actions. Let's see what ways they would come towards you. What actions are they going to take? Or which actions are they debating on taking, I guess could be another way of putting it. What do they want to do? 9 of coins. Okay, so they don't want to be single anymore. What actions will they take? Yeah, see, and they're looking at you from afar. It's kind of like we're getting the same story. There's nothing really new that they're telling us specifically. Justice. They want to be fair about it. 4 of Cups. Again, that kind of missed opportunity. They're afraid that you might not see it when they present it. And I'm getting that they question if you see them, if you know that they're around. Let me try to get one more card real quick for this. And then we would probably just ask. Yeah, see, here's that indecision. They aren't sure. It was in the reverse. So there's this indecision that's still happening between these two things. Okay, so you know what I want to do? I want to know who this person is. How about that? Can we do that? All right, they're telling me to go to the other cards then. All right, sorry guys. I told you I might get in the way. All right, so these cards are going to tell us who this person is a little bit better. Woo! Guys, you're not going to believe what fell on the floor. I'm going to keep shuffling them, but I just want you to know what fell on the floor. They're going to go back in the pile. 7 of Swords. That mysterious sort of energy, right? Lurking about. You have the 3 of Swords. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's an offer, but they're not sure how to put it on the table. There's a fear of heartache here. But look at this. You have the Knight of Cups again. They want to be romantic and come at this with emotions. Like you just make them feel a certain way. Alright, I'm going to do a shuffle. Do one more, okay. Alright, let's see who this person is. Let's see what qualities they have. Let's see what qualities do they have. What do they look like? What can you tell us about this person? They're very timid, I'm getting. It's like they have an internal strength within them. Even though this isn't the Strength card, this is the King of Wands. They're trying to suppress their desire for you, because they, like I said, they want to do this right. You have the Two of Pentacles here again about that decision. You have Justice here again about the balance. Three of Swords is about looking towards the future. Again, they're unsure how that future is going to look. You have the Four of Swords. They're coming out. They want to like come out of this slumber. They want to come forward with this. And again, you have this, now you have the Star, so you have the Sun and the Star in reverse, and there's just this fear of not knowing with this, okay? Okay, but we want to know what they look like, what qualities they have. It's just, that was too, sorry guys, that was too many cards that came out, so I don't want to do that. Again, the Wheel of Fortune coming out and the Hermit in reverse, so they're coming out of the shadows. They're going to make this move towards you. Let's keep going. They want to tell me what color hair this person has. What color hair does this person have? Okay, so this person has either dark hair or a mixture of dark hair and blonde hair. Oh, sorry guys, you can't see that. So they have this dark hair, right, or this blonde. It's either brown or blonde hair. Could be a mixture of the both. Could be like the dirty blonde color or brown, brownish black, which I guess would be like the whole spectrum, wouldn't it? No, I'm getting that there's a mixture of it. It's like a brown, it might be light on the ends and then dark at the root sort of situation. Okay, they want to tell me, this is so weird. They want to tell me what do they typically wear, which I'm going to be shocked. Oh geez, okay guys, we have a lot. The Sun came out in the upright. And with this, when I touched this, it said you'll know it when you see it. Okay, they're gonna, I guess their aura is gonna shine brightly and you'll know it by that. So wearing their aura, I guess that would count. Over here you have the World card and the Knight of Cups. They could wear, if they're female or have female tendencies, they could wear colorful dresses. If they're male, and this, again, this could be energy, right? It's kind of like a cooler, darker, oh guys, they just showed me the roses. There are roses on that card. But it could be a cooler, kind of darker kind of dress. He has rolled up sleeves, he's got jeans on, he's got the Converse on, but it actually has wings on them. And then she's barefoot and has this dress on, kind of in a, like a hula hoop sort of thing. It's actually a snake, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, and again, the hair color is the same as what we pulled here. Is this dark color or this dirty blonde sort of color. Both of these people are very laid back. So your person could be a very laid back person, which would explain how they're coming about with this connection. It's very laid back, slow, it's methodical. Over here you guys got dress. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen to it. It's hard to sometimes filter out what they're saying because I feel like a lot of people talk at one time. Okay, so we still have the free-flowing energy here with the Page of Wands. Again, kind of let looser clothing. You have another dress over here. She's wearing a dress. Those are both red dresses. There is red in this dress. Even with the Sun, it's kind of this hippie sort of vibe. It's this laid back, kind of relaxed sort of feel. And I feel like that's going to be really zen with who you are as a person. Yeah, I'm just really getting free-spirited. Yeah, because we're just concerned with what they're wearing. We're not really concerned with the aspects of these cards. So could be a jacket, could be tennis shoes, Like I said, dresses are here. Lots of dresses are here. Skirts, but definitely something free-flowing. Definitely something calm, relaxing. This person's a very laid-back, cool type of person. They're not really... I'm getting the word strict, but strict isn't what I mean. Like very, and professional. They're telling me not to say professional because they do get dressed in professional sometimes. Okay, they just said leave it. They said just leave it with like casual, comfortable, relaxed sort of clothing. Okay, let's see. What time are we at? We are at, looks like 35 minutes. Okay, let's keep going then. So we have hair color, we have clothing. Let's see if we can do something about personality. I don't like how I just did that. Okay, personality. They're telling me laughter, humor, funny. Okay. It fell on the floor. Give me 1 second. Okay, personality. They could be somebody who's indecisive. And we kind of see that with them not knowing how to come forward with this. Again, it's just a really laid back type of person. Something about their personality. They're a very fair person. They see both sides of the story. They're not really talkative. They're not really big on, well, okay, they're telling me not to say that. I was going to say that they're not big on communication, but they are, and when it comes to a relationship, but they just don't know how to talk to people. So it could be somebody who's very introverted, or has introvert tendencies. They could be some, like myself personally, I have introverted tendencies, but once I get to know the room or know people, I become very extroverted. I mean, outside of doing these videos. But yeah, I'm very introverted until I get to know people, and then I become extroverted. So they could be like that. But they definitely see both sides of the story. They definitely want fairness for people. They do take other people's thoughts and ideas into consideration. Could be an empathic person, they're telling me as well. Let's see if we can get a couple more cards for their personality, and then we'll move on. Okay. Okay, the Magician in the reverse again, guys. So yeah, I feel like this person is just kind of in the background. They're more of a planner, more strategy. Like I said, this is a whole vibe, guys. Like what they wear, what they look like, how they act, what they're doing in the situation. All of this is a whole vibe. Like it's somebody who's very laid back, very strategic, very in the background, very introverted until you get to know them. Like they're a planner for sure. Definitely getting with this, that they plan things very thoroughly and very well. Definitely planning. I'm also getting some organization in here as well. Okay, they may even meditate from time to time. All right. What else should we do, guys? Okay, so we know that the situation is changing. We know, let's see what has to be, let's see if there's anything you can do to help move the situation along. If there's any blocks that are happening that you can help with. Okay, so they're telling me to get, they want me to get the other deck. Sorry guys, I put it all up in the camera. Okay, so let's see what it is that you can, no, okay, they don't want me to do that one. Okay, we'll do this one then. Let's see what things you can do to help move the situation along. What kind of advice do they have for you? So you guys angels, ancestors, universe, spirit. Let's see. All right, let's see. What advice in this situation? They just told me don't blink, because when these two came out, kind of like popped in my face a little bit, and I blinked, and they just said don't blink. Don't blink. That song comes in my head too. All right, so we have truth be told in the reverse, peace, and mending in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to read from the book for those, just because it's better that way if I do. All right, so we have number 14 with truth be told, and the protection message for that is where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. Okay, so this is interesting because we have this person being very, I'm getting the word shady, but it's really not shady. They're being strategic and cautious and planning. So I don't think that from them you're getting dishonesty or hidden agendas, but there could be other people around you that are like that, and you're being asked to release those people. It could be things of the past as well that kind of make you skeptical of people who don't take action immediately, that do take things slow, and they're telling you to get rid of those old belief systems. Be true and honest with yourself about what it is that you want, what it is you desire, especially when it comes to a relationship, right? Once you set these things free is when you will truly allow these blocks to start unblocking, and this person might feel more comfortable coming towards you when you just be true to yourself. Okay, peace is number 23, and I'm sure it is like it says, right? Peace. Okay, 23. Let's see. Freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. Again, this kind of ties into that as well. Oracle's message is, it doesn't get any better than this: a quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. This is a time when you're capable of clear vision about your work and how to create your prosperity. Doing whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. Yeah, so this is about being in the present moment, right? Not necessarily worrying about what's going to happen with you and this person or who this person is, and we're also worrying about things of the past that have happened. This is about being right here, right now, focusing on healing yourself, focusing on being true to yourself here in the moment, right? Only then will you find the happiness that you seek, is making yourself constantly in the moment. Something else they're telling me to tell you was, one of my teachers the other day told me to find joy, at least one thing that brought joy to my life every day, to kind of help me be more in the present moment, and not worrying about the future or having a fear, etc. So I I recommend that for you guys as far as healing yourself goes as well, is find things in the present moment throughout your day that you can just stop and take a minute and really enjoy that moment, right? Really enjoy that moment, really enjoy, it could be anything, right? It could be something in nature. If you have kids, it could be a moment your kids do or say something. It could be, I don't know, seeing the rainbow. I saw a rainbow today. It could be that. I mean, it could be a bumper sticker. My teacher was telling me about bumper stickers. So just anything throughout the day that brings you joy, just constantly do that and it'll come into a habit, and that'll really help align with you living in your truth. Okay, lastly, you have Mending Number 52. Honestly, this is one of my favorite cards. I don't know why, but it is. But it is in the reverse, which means you guys get the protection message. If I can find it. It is the last card in the deck too, I believe. Or is it? Yeah, 52 is the last one. So Mending, the protection message says, heartbreak is a strange healer of souls. Our grief strips away our masks and loosens our tight hold on our separateness, where we view ourselves as I and the world as it. Loss allows us to see ourselves as part of a larger scheme, opening us up to sympathy, empathy, and dependence on others in the moment when we can't hold ourselves together. And it leads us to become one with a greater whole again. Pain and suffering is part of life, and none of us will be immune to it. Can you view this loss, this pain, this dissonance as a way back to source? Let your sorrow break your heart wide open. You will never be left behind. You are loved, now more than ever, by Spirit, who does not want you to feel alone. One day you will look back and know this truth. Okay, guys, so they're telling me to say that there's always a silver lining, which I know is very cliche, but there's something to be gained when you lose, right? And I feel like that's where this new beginning is coming as well, is things that these cycles, remember we had the cycles, I feel like the cycles that you have continually been through time and time again, they keep coming up with you being empty and non-fulfilled. And by allowing yourself to really let go and feel that, and again, living in your truth, being honest with yourself about it, there's this middle ground of peace. It's when you let go of your loss, truly let it go, truly understand it, take a breath, live in the now, and be true to yourself. That right there, that's healing. And by doing that, you're going to bring this person forward. And this person is not like everybody else that has come knocking. They want to do things right. They want to take it slow. They're very cautious about it. And it quite honestly scares the hell out of them, which is a good thing. It's a good motivator. Yeah, so I definitely see like tons of beautiful things coming along with this. I don't have a time frame. Let's see if I can get let's see if it'll give me a quick time frame for you guys. Okay. Guys, you're giving me way too many cards. Too many options. Okay, so we have they mostly came out in twos except for this one. So this one's a 10. With this one, to be honest with you, they're telling me that it was in October that they saw you. It was in October that they first noticed you and knew they had to do something about it. Everything else came out in sets. Okay, so we're gonna go month day. It could be that many months. It could be that many days. It could be specifically that month and that day. It could be weeks. Okay, the weeks, like from this week. I'll explain, guys. Okay. Whatever comes, I'll just explain it. Okay, so this one, oh, we have a queen. Sorry, I'm just listening, guys. Okay, we have the 6. It could be the 6th of the month. I'm getting 6 weeks, and then I'm getting 6 days from when you see this. So the 6th of the month, 6 weeks, and then 6 days. One of those 3. Okay, could be an option. The Queen of Cups. For some reason, it told me 13. And that's specific to the day of the month being 13. Okay. So it could be something happens on the 6th day and the 13th day of the month. It could be that something happens 6 days before the 13th of the month, which would put you at what, the 14th? Question mark? 14th? No, I did that backwards. Guys, I can't think. 7, would it be the 7th of the month? Yeah, sorry. 13, 6 is 7. Okay, yeah. So it could be the 7th. 6 days before the 13th would be the 7th of the month. And it could be 6 days after, which would put you at the 19th of the month, okay? So write that down. Write what I just said down. That could resonate for some of you. If it resonates, write it down. I'll put it that way. Don't write all of these down. Just whatever resonates with you, put that down. Okay, I'm going to put that one to the side because I really feel like that's when they noticed you was in October. Okay. All right, they want me to do this one and then this one. Okay. So we have the 1st of the month, or within a week, or within a day. You have the 5th. Could be May. But I'm mostly getting the 5th day. The 5th day. So between the 1st and the 5th of the month, which if you're watching this right now would be like today until the end of this week, basically. I'm also getting the 4th. Something about the 4th. It could also be the 6th. So definitely from the 1st to the 6th with this. Or a week from now. That's all I'm getting with that. Okay, they want me to tell you the 16th as well. If you write this down, write the 16th down. Okay, this one. Did I already pick up? I already picked up these. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Okay, I picked up these. Okay, so they want this to be that and this to be that. Okay, so you have the Fool. The Fool is a 0 card. So we're adding this to this page. Page, they're telling me, is... Okay. They're giving me the number 10, the 10th day. Again, it could be the 10th month, which would be October, but no, they're telling me the 10th day with this. They're also telling me in 10 days. Either the 10th day itself or in 10 days with that one. Okay, and then this one they're telling me to read like this. So again, we have another ace, but we also have a knight. Telling me 11. Okay, so in 1 week, or a day before the 11th, or a week before the 11th, which would be, guys, I'm really bad. It's nighttime, like my math is going to be off, but a week from the 11th, like prior to. So whatever 11 minus 7 is, was that the 3rd? The 4th? The 4th? So yeah, so in 1 week, the 4th, a week before the 11th, or the 11th with that one. I didn't get any months with these guys. I only got days and weeks. That's weird. Okay, so there's your time frames. They normally don't give me time frames, guys, so that's really cool that they did that. Again, if it resonated with you, those time frames, one of those, write that one down. If a couple did, write those down. You can always rewind the video, play it again, and write that down. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. Really good storyline. Know that something good is coming in. Know that there's some healing, heart chakra healing, that needs to be done within yourself to help move this connection forward. But this person is planning. They are strategizing. They do want to come forward. It's going to be nice and steady and smooth and romantic and calm and not fast and furious. Yeah, and this, I guess this, yeah. That's all I got, guys. I'm trying to see if there's anything else they want me to tell you, but look at that. Bottom of the deck. Higher power, right? Awesome. Okay, guys, I will see you next time. I don't know when next time will be. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you like the video. I really seriously will still do the subscriber goal. I think it was 100 subscribers or something like that, and starting to do the giveaways. I really seriously will do that. There's just a lot of stuff that's going on, and we haven't reached 100 subscribers anyways, unfortunately, but also knock on wood at the same time. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't. And I don't know when the next reading will be, guys. Like I said, I just got a hankering to do this one. So I did. Remember that not everything's going to resonate in a reading, so don't be cruel. Don't say nothing resonated. If it didn't, just walk away. Not every reading is meant for everybody. It may not resonate now. I always tell people, come back in a couple of days, come back a week from now if it still didn't resonate, stuff like that. So maybe you were just needed to come to my channel to see one of my other videos. Who knows? Only you will know. So yeah. Okay, guys. I'm going to end it. I will see you guys next time. I'm sorry, I don't know when next time will be. Things are just really busy. But you guys have a great, as many days as possible between now and the next time I do a reading. You guys are great. I really, truly appreciate you guys showing up. And I hope that whatever this is goes well for you guys and comes through. All right. Bye, guys.